No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I'm Bobby Freeman and today, my friends, I'm officially very excited. So excited, in fact, I'm gonna hammer my hand on the desk like this because my friends, today, let me introduce you to, oh God. So excited, in fact, I can barely get my words out. So let me introduce you to this butter flavored gin. I can barely believe I'm saying that. Butter gin, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you its full name, which is Portobello Road Celebrated Butter Gin. Now, my friends, my viewers and subscribers from around the world, we've looked at a nice varied array of original and unique gins on this show, haven't we, over the years? Haven't we? Yes, good, glad you agree. But as far as I can remember, never, ever have we had anything remotely like this. I just think this sounds so exciting and so original because, I mean, who doesn't like butter, for goodness sake? Is there any food that cannot be improved with the addition of butter? I don't think so. And if there is, quite frankly, I don't want it. So I shall try and calm myself down to bring myself sort of back to normality so I can get my words out for one without fluffing them and explore this gin and explain to you what it is all about. However, though, first of all, I am pleased to tell you that I have another one of my subscribers that has joined the ranks of my patrons. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to Shalise Hoffman. Shalise, you are an official supporter of the show. I am forever in your debt and I salute you. So then, without further ado, I shall read something about it from the website. I don't know why I slowed down at that. I think I must be running out of batteries. And of course, as we know, Portobello Road Gin. Portobello Road is here in London. It's based in, not in the East End of London, but it's still London. I've said London quite a lot of times just in that sentence. But that means we are going to be doing the old Cockney accent again. And I thought I might as well bring out the old flat cap as well, just for a bit of authenticity. Our celebrated butter gin is a unique experience overall, from the scent on the nose to the lingering finish on the old palate. We take our Portobello Road gin and redistill it with 10 blocks of English unsalted butter. The butter gives the gin a creamy mouthfeel, and just a touch of sweet and saltiness. Now, goodness gracious me, I don't mind telling you, gin lovers, I don't mind telling you that I love butter. Who doesn't like butter? And I also, the only thing I'm slightly let down by is it's unsalted butter. But if there's only one thing I like better than butter, that's tricky to say after you've had a few gins. If there's only one thing I like better than butter, and that, my friends, is salt. So I'm assuming there'll be a little of, it said a little bit of saltiness in there, doesn't it? But I mean, I don't, a lot of people say salt's bad for you, salt's bad for you, sugar's bad for you. They'll be saying smoking's bad for you next. I always say everything in moderation. As long as I'm not eating a bucket of salt every day, it's going to be all right. Just enjoy everything in moderation. I mean, apart from the smoking, to be fair, I think that's probably unhealthy in any measure. Anyway, enough small talk. Let's get it in the old glass, shall we? And good, oh, hang on a minute. I almost was remiss in my duties then. It is a cork. It's lucky it was a particularly stubborn cork because I might have pulled it out prematurely. But my friends, it has a cork and we know what that means. It's the first cork test in over a month.
The first cork test in over a month.
So, here we go. Does it have a squeak? No squeak at all. No squeak at all. Just a gentle rubbing of the label against my skin. So it's quite a small cork. So I'm not expecting miracles. But here we go. Oh, not too bad actually. I thought it was going to be quite sort of a little boop, but it was actually a medium to large. That doesn't make sense. A fairly good cork test anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just a bit of fun. So in the glass she goes. Now, sniff-wise, I'm not sure if it's going to give much away, to be honest, because butter, does it have a smell? I suppose it does, especially when it's cooking, doesn't it? So let's give it a go anyway. So, man alive, it smells of butter, which is not a great surprise because it is butter gin, but I didn't know if it was actually going to deliver on that promise. But my friends, it smells like butter. Ooh. And bring it back down to earth, Bobby. There we go. I'm going to have to keep pulling myself down because I'm tremendously excited about this. Holy cow. It literally smells like, well, there's no surprises. It smells like gin, but a creamy, voluptuous sort of butteriness. Oh God, it is that kind of, you know, that melted butter, that sort of, when you get sort of melted butter on popcorn, that warm sort of, it's all about that. So my friends, I say we get the tonic in the glass. We are going to try it neat as well. Let's get it in the old glass. Oh shit, hang on there, that's the gin again. Good Lord, that would have been a surprise, wouldn't it? So that's going to be an extra strong one now. So I hope I've got enough tonic. I have. So let's put a bit more. It's going to be almost a full-size one, I think. There we go. That'll do, I think. So, my friends, here we go. Portobello Road celebrated butter. Are we going to be celebrating it or not? Let's find out. Here we go in the old mouth. Okay, that's a bit of an anticlimax, to be honest, because it is kind of nice. Do you know what? It is nice, actually. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. It's one of those gins that gives more in the smell, more in the smell than it does in the taste. But so it took me back slightly, but it's not too bad, which I know is not a great sort of, not high praise for this gin at all, considering how excited I was. But I thought it might have gone more on the sort of like I say, it is unsalted butter. I think they could have gone, it would have worked better with salted butter. It's kind of, yeah. It's not going to knock my socks off, to be honest. Let me look down. Yep, my socks are definitely firmly in the on position. But it's a kind of I think I liked Portobello gin, the original Portobello gin, which I reviewed ages and ages ago. But it's kind of like that, but it's pepped up slightly. There's a kind of a sort of I'd say almost an oiliness to it, if anything, and a kind of a creaminess to it. I think they've sort of perhaps been a bit cautious in the use of the butter because they thought, wow, this is a really out here thing. Maybe we're not going to go too far. I don't want to put people off. I think if you're going to do something bold and sort of original like this, you might as well go for it, you know. Put a load more in. Stick a lot of butter and some, you know, put some, I don't know, put some whipped cream and milk and heavy cream. Put the whole lot in there. Let's make it like a heart attack in a glass, which is probably why I don't distill my own gin. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I would drink it. I wouldn't be upset if someone gave me one. However, I think it could have gone a little bit more in the saltiness, personally. However, maybe things will change when I try it neat. So let's give this a go. Hang on. Aha. Right, okay. Well, this is interesting because, as you know, I don't really like neat gin. However, the butteriness does come to the fore more when you drink it. Yeah, when you drink it neat. That sort of, it's a stage more kind of oily, I'd say, which doesn't sound particularly nice, but do you know what I mean? That kind of greasy butteriness about it. There is more of it, but again, I think it could have gone further. I think the butteriness could have been pepped up a bit. I think they had a real opportunity here, and I don't know. It's okay, but not really the kind of wham bam hit it out the park that I was building this video up to be. So then, it's a kind of a mediocre performance so far. So this is sort of going to play a hand in it here. What is it going to cost you for this rather unique buttery taste? Well, old Freeman's going to tell you, my friends, it is £30, which is bang on my top bracket for the smaller distilleries. I know, I'd call it a mainstream because you can see this most places, I would say. So it's at the top bracket and I'm happy with that, it works out at about €41.34. So to be honest, would I be happy to pay that for a bottle? Well, I did pay that for a bottle, so am I happy about it? I'm not unhappy, but I'm not ecstatic either. I'm sort of wavering in between because for me, I think it should have delivered more, but it's not going to be, if you wanted to go out and get one, I suppose, oh my God, this is a real, I'm making no sense at all, am I? Basically what I'm saying is, it's not too bad a price, but I would have liked it to have been perhaps a little bit less. So guys, to sum up, I'm I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed. Not massively, because it is a kind of a nice, pleasant drink, but I thought this was going to be stratospheric, just knock it out the park, sheer indulgence, you know, sort of a kind of a guilty, unhealthy pleasure, but it hasn't really done that, and I am a little bit disappointed because, you know, I wore a goddamn hat and everything. I made the effort, and now my hat's fallen on the floor. I'm gonna have to clean it as well. So I suppose if I was gonna give advice, would I go out and buy it again? I doubt it. I think I'll probably get through this bottle. Maybe save it for when friends come around and say, do you want to try something a little bit different? That's quite a good one to have on the shelf. But would I recommend you go out and buy it? I probably would. Just if you're someone who's got a big collection, you know, that for the gin drinker who's got everything, yeah, I probably would. If you're just starting out in gin, no, don't be trying this. It's not a good reflection of gin, and it's not something quite as spectacular as the name suggests. So guys, what a video today. Another one where we get pulled all these different ways. You think it's going to be one way, it turns out a different way. You honestly never know what gin is going to give you, especially on this channel as well. So, however, if you have enjoyed it or you found it useful in any way, don't forget, as always, to subscribe if you haven't done already to my channel. Press the like button and the bell icon on the video if you liked it and you want to get notified. And if you want to support the show, like good old Shalise Hoffman did, head over to my Patreon page or click that join button below this video. But until next time, guys, you all know the drill. Take care, stay safe. Thank you to all my patrons and members, and keep drinking the gin. Oh, I did it the wrong way around that way. Damn it. Keep drinking the gin.